Hey fam, this is Shay with 10 Minutes of Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about Mars in Taurus around the middle of May of 2026 until I have my notes, but I can't read it, about June of 2026. My cats are eating. That's what you hear in the background. Let's get started. So, a little bit of housekeeping. Astrology's predictions playlist until 2046 is on my channel. That is all of the videos that I have made in this series in order for you to watch back and give a heads up of what's coming. I started with the larger planets. We're going into the smaller ones now. And I am doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers of a 4-leaf clover bookmark. So if you haven't already, press all the buttons. And the first thing that Mars in Taurus does is semi-sextile Uranus in Gemini at 1 degree. So 1 degree is very important because it really signifies the start of something. 0 degrees is awful. I always say that. You feel the plunge, but when it hits 1 degree is when you really feel the shift. You really feel the start. And the semi-sextile, so Mars will be learning from Uranus at this time. What are we learning? What is Uranus teaching? So Uranus in Gemini is very actively creative. This is like taking hyped up medication. I'm going to say that as nicely as I can. This is taking something that will make you spaz and turn into the Energizer Bunny. And that is going to be teaching Mars and Taurus that no, now is not the time to lay down. Now is not the time to stand still. We have got to move, honey. So that's what and Mars is an active planet. So Mars is action, war, energy, determination, motivation. And in Taurus, it wants to work in the home. It wants to be, I'm not going to call Tauruses lazy. That's not really what they are. What they are is comfortable. They like the creature comforts. And right now is not the time for creature comforts. Now is the time to move. And so it's not that that's a bad thing. Like, it's absolutely a good thing for that to be reinforced. I have about 20 minutes before I go to work, so I'm trying to do this now. Then we have Mars also semi-sextile Neptune in Aries at 3 degrees. I have here, stoke the flames, give it air. So the semi-sextile here, Mars is teaching Neptune, which Neptune in Aries is how can I raise myself to a higher level? And Mars in Taurus is going to be teaching that spiritually, that higher level, you start with you. You've got to start in your own home, because if your home is a mess and in disarray, how can you fix anything else? So you have to start with you. You have to start with where you are. You have to start with what's making you comfortable. And that's what's going to teach your spirituality during that time. And then Mars is going to be square Pluto at around 5 degrees. I have here, bull is charging versus the established regime. We are on their territory. Float like a feather, sting like a bee. So this is, usually squares are irritating and negative and hard and difficult. I see this as a challenge. I see this as oh God, is this necessary? And it's, when I tell you this time period in history is so powerful, I am not lying. So Mars in Taurus is active in the home. Square Pluto, which is sextile reincarnation, in Aquarius for the collective. It's like we're living in two different worlds. It's like we're on a whole other we are not on the same page, and man, does that fire people up. And this time period is about a lot of the other planets, and it's not even about Mars right now. Mars is like, this is what this video is about, so that's what we're doing. Then we're going to be semi-sextile the sun in Gemini at some point. So this is the day that you see. Every day from here is different. Every day is a new story. You have to, this is what I've written. Act on it, stand your ground, but be flexible, bob and weave. So this is when somebody goes to throw a punch, you got to move back. When you go to throw a punch, expect them to move back. This is a giant dance on personal levels, social levels, just us as earthbound people. And you like, this is, God, I am so excited for this coming up. I also have written reshuffling quickly to get back into place for phase 2. So whatever that means for you, whatever phase 2 means for you in your life, that's when we're going to be taking a step back to start implementing whatever phase 2 is. Then we have Chiron in Aries square, Venus in Cancer at around 29 degrees. So this degree is mega. I promise you, this time period is so powerful. My cats are like, what? So Chiron in Aries is the right thing to do for yourself. This is how do you heal yourself. Square Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer is emotional relationship, like mama drama BS, emotional, just has no internal regulation, all of that. So those are going to be square. So there's definitely a lot of patriotic passion going on because Cancer is the most patriotic sign of them all. So here I have written, is there a white flag of mercy? Will there be emotional healing rising out of the conflict? We'll see. Then Venus goes into Leo. Chiron goes into Taurus at that time. I guess this says... Oh, I wish I could read my notes better. But the note says, thank you for hearing me, or listening. Oh, that was not in quotes. I'm sorry. I just can't read what I wrote because my handwriting's so bad. Okay, so thank you for hearing me and listening. It says mended wounds, pacts, and agreements. Then Mars goes into Gemini and it immediately semi-sextiles Chiron and Taurus is 0 degrees. So be sure that this agreement that you have isn't like going to be somebody's not going to backdoor you. They're not going to throw you under the bus. So like make sure that this person is the person you need to be doing this agreement with, because they could very, very easily turn it around on you. And then you are in the game of chess, you're losing. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope that this is helpful for you. I also do readings, approximately $30 for 45 minutes, depending on what you want. If you're interested, I can do personalized horoscopes for you. I can give you tarot readings, palm readings. Stochomancy is basically I can pick up anything and read it, and we can identify what that means in your life. And I can do a graphology reading for you. So I've done graphology readings for myself. This is why I have crazy handwriting. But I can do one for you, and we can point out things that you need to work on. And I do all kinds of other stuff too. I'm not really an intuitive person. I'm a very learned person. I was self-taught in astrology for over 20 years. I have read more than 1,000 books in my life on this and many other topics. So if you want somebody skilled to help you in your own journey, whatever your journey is at this moment in history, I am happy to help you. So peace out, fam. Much love.